Most of the time, women fantasize about a dominant man entering their life. Many of Hollywood's best films include this subject, and if you play your cards well, you may play the leading role in your own story. Nearly 70% of females prefer to be engaged with a dominant guy, according to certain surveys, and this study includes women of all ages. The fact of the issue is that dominating men are more likely to acquire what they desire than submissive men. If you don't believe me, just look around at the guys that literally govern the world. The majority of them are aggressive, dominating guys who have risen to their position as a result of their dominant behavior, which may be instinctual or taught. Fortunately, you don't need an overwhelming amount of testosterone rushing through your veins to become a dominant man or anything else in life. A dominant mate's behavior can be learned. Displaying dominant behavior is a great way to attract girls, but it's even better for achieving success in other aspects of life. So I suggest you try and do that. The first step toward becoming a more powerful male is to be a leader. There is always a good leader in any great action film. In most recent Mission Impossible film, Tom Cruise leads his squad to triumph, and his crew knows they can rely on him to get them through even the most difficult missions. Every girl desires the same thing. When you're around girls, take over control and try to decide what everyone will do. Girls prefer it this way because they simply want to enjoy the moment with you, no matter where you steer the boat. Simply put, whether it's what you're going to eat tonight or what movie you're going to see in the theaters, be the guy with a plan. Be the guy at work who comes up with a winning strategy for the team. The quarterback is the most essential player on the football team because his decisions have the greatest, most immediate impact on the game's outcome. They're the ones who inspire the rest of the team to victory. The second tip is to take control of situations. What are the most effective methods for becoming a more dominant male? It is to begin taking control of the situations in which you find yourself. The truth is that most people react to events throughout their lives. When the trip is planned and a flight is canceled, they simply give up and reschedule, rather than taking command of the situation and making it work. A dominant male takes control of the situation rather than allowing it to control him. For example, if you're broke and your finances are bad right now and do nothing about it, you're allowing the situation to control you. If you understand your genuine worth and aren't getting paid what you deserve, you're allowing the situation to control you once more. Almost every woman likes it when the man takes command of whatever scenario he is in. Now, the third tip to becoming a more dominant male is probably the hardest because guys do this all the time, but it's also one of the best and least talked about things that guys can start doing right away, and it involves the way that you talk. Everything you do, including how you speak. It gives off clues about your character, and there are 3 little words that you'll almost never hear from a dominant male. Those words are, I don't know. As mentioned earlier, the dominant male is the guy with the plan, the one who makes the decisions. Imagine what would happen if the football team asked the coach what play to use, and he just stood there and said, well, I don't know. When a girl asks you what color shirt to wear, don't say, I don't know. It's up to you. Just pick a color. A man who follows every other phrase with I don't know sends a strong message to everyone around him that he isn't a dominant male because he can't make decisions for himself, let alone anybody else. Our brain was once considered to be a digital computer, but scientists have discovered that it is a vast learning machine that can be molded into anything you desire. These easy ideas, if properly adopted, will help you become more dominant in all aspects of your life, not just with girls. That's it. You guys are awesome. And if you want to support the channel, please like the video and subscribe. Until next time, as always, it has been a pleasure.